What's up, guys?
I'm Eileen.
I'm Dana.
And we are the Beerbelliedtravelers.
We were gonna do a bonfire beer review tonight,
but it won't stop snowing! In 2 days, we've gotten like 16 inches that I was actually standing in our fire pit. Like, it's completely underneath the snow. But needless to say, I need a beer. Babe, are you ready? Babe, what are you doing? I thought you were mad about the snow.
Well, what else are you supposed to do with it?
Are you feeling chilly after that snow angel?
Yeah, I'm ready for some beer.
Okay, so for those of you who do not know Tack and Brenda, they're from AOK Foraging and Adventures. Two of our close friends here on YouTube. They have an amazing channel. I will link it down below. They do on their channel outdoor content. They do foraging, cooking, fishing, hunting, you name it, they do it. They're a very passionate and energetic couple, and we love talking to them, and we love their content. So if you don't already know them, please go get to know them. They randomly just wanted to send us some Iowa craft beer.
I know, right?
Which is just, I can't even explain how sweet that is. We have been talking about it. We probably will do a P.O. box down the road, like after we hit 1K. We're currently at 908 as I film this. So we're getting there.
Wow,
we're
good
getting
job.
there. But let's get into the beer.
Which one do I get to have?
We're sharing them. I'm going to open that one. If you want to go ahead and open that for me, babe, and go ahead and pour it, I would like to actually tell you a couple of fun facts about this brewery. So this brewery kind of started...
Wow.
It started as an idea. A gentleman by the name of John Martin, he actually had an idea to brew a new type of beer in 1991. So he was trying to experiment with that. After he graduated high school, him and his friend actually tried it. They were trying to do like a raisin almond beer, which is really strange.
Interesting,
but they even claimed that it wasn't really a good idea and it really didn't work out well. So down the road, what actually happened was John met his wife, Katie. On their honeymoon, she knew how passionate he was about home brewing that they actually picked up a homebrew kit on their honeymoon. Which is kind of funny.
That sounds like something we do.
Yeah, so they started brewing beer together. The first thing he actually did successfully, because he made an Oktoberfest and it turned out really, really well. And he got really, really like absorbed into craft beer. So he started going to all these like homebrew association groups and he started going to festivals and everything. And it got to a point where he was being shared online and people really liking his beer. So in 2012, he finally established a brewery, which is now known as Confluence Brewing in Des Moines, Iowa.
That's so cool, because I know a lot of home brewers through work and stuff like that, just friends and acquaintances that we've met.
Yeah.
Most of them will tell me that they are part of larger groups. Brewing is such a sharing activity.
So tell me a little bit about the one that you've poured today. What are the specs off the can?
Over the Ivy, it's a Czech-style Pilsner.
Okay.
It's 4.7 ABV. And I don't see an IBU listed. It says, over the Ivy, Czech-style Pilsner. Imagine a perfect summer day at the ballpark. The smell of freshly cut grass, peanut shells on the ground, a hot dog in your hands, and the company of good friends. At the crack of a bat, 1,000 voices rise in excitement, and as the ball clears the wall, the crowd erupts in celebration. We crafted this Pilsner in honor of those perfect moments. The beer takes a little longer to make than most, but it's crisp and refreshing. Taste makes it a perfect pairing for long-awaited victories. Grab a 4-pack and go over the Ivy with us.
Really
so over the Ivy is obviously compared to the wall. I don't know much about baseball. If this was hockey, I could tell you everything you wanted to know. But I can definitely relate to the feelings that they're mentioning in the can.
Yeah, for sure. This one was actually brewed this March of 2018. It's a seasonal, so go ahead and give us a nose. It's 36 IBUs.
Is it 36?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a little bit lighter. 395 reviews overall total on Untappd of this beer. And it gives it a 3.53, so kind of middle of the road. I wonder what the whole like Czech style is.
Okay, so this beer...
Wow, he had something to say immediately, guys. He's ready.
So this beer tastes like, or smells like rather, imagine getting a 20-ounce beer in a solo cup at one of your favorite vendors at a ball field or
an arena of
sorts. And imagine there's a head on it, it's ice cold, it's dripping, and like off the side, the condensation's gathering on your solo cup, and you drink it and you went, wow, I just spent $8 for that beer. And it's a Budweiser. That's what that smells like.
I don't know if you're saying a good thing or a bad thing right now.
But it's perfectly themed for what I would imagine from that ballpark.
Okay.
It's a great smelling beer. It smells like a Pilsner. Kind of brings me back to an arena or a ballpark or somewhere where I would spend $8 on a 20-ounce solo cup full of beer. It had about 2 fingers worth of head on it.
Let me go ahead and smell it.
Carbonation.
I know what you're saying. I get what
See?
you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like a sweet, weedy breadiness to it.
Like yeast. I love that smell. Yeah.
Is it good?
It's good. It reminds me, again, of everything I just said about it, but also like a true American style beer. Like
it's Czech style.
I know, but like something that I shouldn't.
It's just traditional, you're saying. It's just
it's a very traditional taste.
Like a trademark flavor.
Not flimsy. It's not thin. This has got some meat to it.
It's sweet. It's not offensive. Like the aftertaste isn't like stanky. Like because
it's not skunky at all.
Yeah, which I think some like certain things that like Bud Light, Miller, for me because I'm so used to craft beer, when I have a big brewery like that, it has like this like watered down bitterness to it where it's like skunky but it has like no body to it. Yeah. This is not that at all. This is a pretty solid beer. It's an easy drinker. This is something I could picture you wanting to drink like this style if you're out cutting the grass or something like that.
That beer makes me thirsty.
What would you give that a 5?
Don't drink too much.
We share both of them.
I would give that a 4. That's a good beer.
I'd say a 4.
You know, honestly,
3.75, 4.
And it's not a lager, but it's up there with Lager of the Lakes for me.
Really quick, I want to say this before I forget. I am rocking a Biker Bushcraft shirt. My hair is going to end up covering his logo the whole time. But I just want everyone to know.
Another YouTube friend that we made.
I want you guys to know that I'm wearing his shirt. I did do an Instagram photo shoot of Dana rocking this shirt. They're up for sale through his YouTube. He does have like a PayPal linked and everything. He got that to work. So if you want to support Biker Bushcraft, please head down to the description box below when you're down there saying hi to AOK anyway. Go jump on Biker as well and go get one of these shirts. They're really comfortable, very functional. Has a nice little pocket right here. Solid shirt.
A wheel with a machete.
It's his logo.
And a fireman axe. And a spoked wheel, like a motorcycle.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Very, very cool. Okay, let's get into his other beer.
I'm enjoying the first one. Go ahead and open that up.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to give some fun facts about Des Moines.
So you were jealous about my
Well, I am a little bit because
company?
you got to talk about the brewery.
Okay.
One of the cool things about craft breweries is that they're established in the city, for the city, from the city, and for the people in that city. And they usually have some cool facts or history within each city, which is why drinking
An active one.
Wow.
Oh no. No, please.
Which is why drinking craft brew is so much fun. So, in case you didn't know, Des Moines is the capital of Iowa. It was first established in 1851 as a fort. It was called Fort Des Moines, also known as Fort Riviera, because it was on a river. Translated, I guess that means from the monks.
Cool.
It is also an insurance mecca, which I didn't really know.
Like for the U.S., it's just a lot of like insurance bureaus and stuff.
Yeah, it's
there?
like the insurance capital of the United States. I didn't know that. Go to Iowa, drink some beer, and get your insurance. Why not?
Why not?
And watch
And
out
stop
for
by
those
and
French
say hi to
colonists.
AOK.
So
they actually recently did like a camping overnighter. They packed a crap ton in, and it was like an hour-long episode. So if you're gonna watch it, stream it to your TV while you're doing stuff around the house, so you can enjoy the full thing. Because that's what I did. But it was just awesome. They were drinking beer. They were building camp, building shelters, fires, hanging out with their friends.
AOK foraging, way to go.
Yeah, they do some great stuff. What's your favorite video by them?
Well, I like the woodworking stuff.
Yeah, when Tack does woodworking.
I like the woodworking stuff because I always get so inspired.
Yeah, like the mug.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's the
did.
first one that comes to mind is the mug, and I'm like,
yeah,
I think I could.
The wooden mug.
I think I could probably find
amazing
some wood to make a mug.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
I'm thinking I got my Dremel tool, and I could never do that. But anyway, it's pretty cool.
Okay, so this beer is called the Des Moines IPA. It is 6.9% ABV. And we read the back here. Des Moines IPA, India Pale Ale. As the capital of Iowa, Des Moines constantly surprises first-time visitors with its mix of expected agrarian heritage and influences and unanticipated cosmopolitan flair. So too, with the Des Moines IPA, an American take on a world beer, India Pale Ale. Iowa's steady, Well-balanced nature is reflected in this IPA, and it's a mix of the medium body, lighter color, and plenty of malt flavor to balance the massive hop impact. Citrusy and piney hops with the Pacific Northwest offset and robust malt flavor of the two-row barley. You're getting excited as I read this. Yeah. Des Moines IPA proudly represents the Hawkeye State in the category of American IPA, a favorite of beer connoisseurs across the country. So this beer is actually supposed to be the spirit of Des Moines in a can, which is really cool. This is a all-year-round brewed beer from Confluence, so you can grab it anytime. Another thing that's really cool is a lot of craft brewers are actually getting into a habit of like turning up the label art a notch. It's not just designed by them or like someone who works at the brewery. They're actually going and they're hiring local artists to design things. A lot of craft brewers are doing so, and this is a good example here. This actually was designed by a gentleman called Christopher Vance. He's an Iowa artist. He does painting. This is an abstract of the city skyline, and then there's supposed to be a bunch of like structures. He says it kind of reminds him of stained glass, waves, like from the river, since he spent a lot of his childhood playing in the river, playing at a playground. It's supposed to be kind of a childlike abstract with the architecture on the bottom.
Riviera.
Which is really, really cool. So I just appreciate that. So this one, as you guys saw, was pretty active.
It's extremely active.
Yeah. It's going to be one of those beers that I feel like I'm going to like it but not hate it, but Dana's going to love it. And he's going to be like sending love notes to Tack and Brenda, like, please send me some more of this.
It's tough because when you find a beer that you love that's from out of state, a lot of times you can't, especially the smaller breweries, you can't get them.
I get pine. It reminds me of All Day IPA. And I say it a lot, but I really mean it.
It's a thicker all day IPA.
Like
but I do,
Yeah.
I smell the pine.
It looks like you're going to get foam in your nose, just so you know. 75 IBUs. 11,000 ratings. 3.79
Well, it's
overall.
year round, and it's kind of their staple, right? Is what I get from it.
The last one didn't have any friends that we knew that had done it.
Yep.
This one actually, No Hype, Kyle from No Hype Beer Reviews did this one. He doesn't usually give a number, but he does sometimes have commentary. He said a light IPA.
Well, the shout outs just keep happening today.
Mm-hmm. I like it. Like, I'm not in love with it. I'm not about to, like, sneak off to the corner and drink it all by myself or anything.
You better not.
It's bitter, but not too bitter. For someone like me, who I don't mind IPA, I have, like, a handful of IPAs that I actually enjoy. This one is one of the ones that goes in the category of ones I don't mind. It's sweet more than it's bitter. It is light. It is crisp. It's not offensive. It doesn't linger on your tongue. It has a good mouthfeel. It's, like, light to medium body, I would say. It almost has like a honey flavor to it. So it's like I get citrus, honey, and pine.
All right. I don't know if I can compete.
This is a dangerous one because it's 6.9%, which isn't
stronger. Yeah, the overwhelming pine and out of the can.
I'm thirsty. We've been talking a lot in this video. I'm really thirsty. I'm not a snob. Well, if I do like a pinky extended, is it okay?
A normal IPA has a very, very citrus, pine, and that's pretty much it. This has got a finish to it that's more protein-like, like peanuts or almonds or something like that. It's good. I like it, and I enjoy the contrast to a normal IPA.
I think it's good. It's good. It's light. So, I can't remember what I was going to say. Aggressive was like,
So, yes.
Oh, okay, here's what I was going to say. We have 2 more beers from A-OK. I would like Tack or Brenda or both of you to give us an answer in the comment section below. Would you like us to review those 2 beers around the campfire or the bonfire like we usually do? Or would you like me to do it or us to do it while we're cooking in the kitchen? I would like to know, since you guys were so kind to send these to us, what video style would you like the other 2 to be reviewed in? Anyway, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you very much for watching.
Another BBT beer review. And joining us for our adventures fueled by beer. Cheers.
Cheers.